That's a good one. Go on.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
What is up? Here we are. We are motherfucking live. This is PIC Experience. This is the Pacific Experience podcast. You are with us and we are with you. I'm your host, Lloyd Smith.
Austin Davis here.
Oh my gosh, and it is Tuesday, what, July
24th?
July motherfucking 24th, 2018. Here we are. This is episode 14. I am so excited and very proud to it. By the way, if you can hear kids' laughter in the background, ignore the happiness. There is no happiness at this place that we're recording at. Just ignore all the screams of laughter and joy. Hey, watch it! Don't hurt yourself!
Well,
anyways, this is episode 14. I am very proud to announce that we are now averaging, 11? Thank you so much to all the listeners out there. Also, something cool. We are actually live right now on YouTube.
yes, watch us.
And yeah, check us out.
Look at us.
It looks like...
See that we're people.
Yeah, exactly. We are people just like you. We don't have really much anything. We're out here recording with the cheapest of the ghettoest of the ghettoest.
That's why there's low light.
And that's the fucking Pacific motherfucking experience.
So yeah, would you get it?
Yeah,
there's tiki torches you can't see.
No,
it's like 70 degrees.
That's all right.
Was it 9:38? Fuck yeah.
Gosh, dude, it is so fucking nice out. Yeah, we totally have the tiki torches. It's 70 degrees. Perfect weather outside. It's absolutely gorgeous in the Pacific Northwest. Austin, how's your week been?
Good. It's been busy.
Yeah.
It's been awesome.
Yeah. Busy?
Yeah. It's been getting hotter. We got this fucking hot spell killing me in my workplace because I work in a giant concrete metal building.
Oh.
So
you have
it's
no
been
AC?
80. Yeah, no, there's no draft downstairs. It's like 85 stagnant degrees for about 6 hours of your 10-hour workday. So, man, let me tell you, like, hate toxins. I don't need to do any sort of diet. I can drink as much beer as I want because I sweat it all out.
Sweating it all out. Sweating it all out.
Heat stroke. I'm stressing my body system like Joe Rogan talks about, the high heat shock proteins. Look.
What the fuck is Joe Rogan talking about? Protein? What?
It was a slight thing where he talked about part of his regimen is doing, so he does like cryotherapy, but he also does saunas and being in high degree temperatures for about 15 or more minutes. It's sort of like straining your system, but it releases and creates chemicals in these proteins that are put under stress. So it's like, you have your comfortability range.
The sauna? I don't get it.
Well, it's the temperature. It's your body being exposed.
Is it just a certain temperature?
A typical sauna, I think, is like 180 degrees. 180.
Really? That's how hot those are?
They can get really fucking warm. I mean, they're supposed to be warm. Actually, don't quote me on that. Sorry, never mind. That was something from my work. That's the temperature of a water. I'm not sure how hot saunas are. Fact check me. I don't give a shit. They're hot. They're meant to, sweat out toxins in your body. Is the point, especially like relaxes the muscles.
Yeah, shut the fuck up and let me do my job.
Oh, jeez. But yeah, that's a cue.
That's a delayed sound bit.
Well,
that's a delayed sound bit from when you were talking about doing your job.
Yeah.
And sweating it out. Dude, so Austin, what's been going on in the Pacific Northwest, man? What do you have to bring to the table? What's been going on out there?
New things?
Other than the big fucking heat wave, which in fact they're actually giving out a warning. They gave out these heat warnings throughout Puget Sound saying basically, hey, it's gonna be hot as fuck. So prepare for unfair things to happen. Pretty much that's what my mind is thinking about.
Don't wear pants.
Because I think of when they issue a heat warning, and when the heat just gets up to 95, I think what they're doing is just the simple caution, coffee is hot on the McDonald's cup thing.
Do you think it's like a lazy warning?
I think that's what it is. It's the caution hot coffee on the McDonald's cup, but to the people who just and just watch the news, the people who we're always against, who we always hate, who are always just so blind and
don't know the truth.
I feel like that's really what it is. Because yes, it's hot as fuck, but I think they have to issue a warning for someone that's like, I got in my car and burnt myself. Who do I sue?
Somebody said I couldn't keep my ice cream locked in my car with the windows down all day.
I should get a new one.
It's just stupidity. It's a stupidity warning. It's fucked up.
Yeah,
we should let them die on the street, baking and burning in the sun because they wore sweatpants. Like, Wobble to Burger King, it's $5 Tuesday. Like, it's retarded. It's you know it. I mean, dude, even all the homeless people know it. Anytime in the summertime you see homeless people, all those long ass baggy clothes they wore through the winter, they cut off into short. It's a cycle.
Well.
Yeah, they fucking do. They don't care about sunscreen. They just get burnt to shit, and then they never get burned again because they are just brown as you can possibly be.
So what are you saying?
Well, it's a lazy warning. I get it.
No, I actually got burnt as fuck in Seattle, and it was like, you know, what's funny is I'm complaining about the lazy stupid person warning, and meanwhile, I went to Seattle and I'm in the middle of this field and I got fucking burnt to shit, and I'm like, doesn't anyone want to fucking warn me that it's gonna be burning my? It's gonna be burning my skin.
The same people. That you experience. Cool. Getting cancer degraded my life by 10 years.
Yeah, probably. You know, probably just lost, 3 to 5. Fuck it, maybe 10 years of my life.
It's funny to have heat warnings. Honestly, it's just funny to have heat warnings.
Yeah.
It gets hot.
And we are having a little bit of a thing going on here. My goodness,
fight them.
Tantrum because she wanted her mom to bounce with her, but she gets really disconnected and she doesn't like it.
Yes.
She wanted to have her part in the podcast.
She's singing rah rah
rah rah rah.
Hey man, let's
you like a peanut song? Night night.
I love you, sweetheart.
Oh, you want sloppy kisses?
A kiss full of tears. Somebody is not happy that they have to go inside. Well, we might as well show the listeners this off scene. We actually just cut recording right now. And so the little pause on the podcast, but check it out. We have there's a little setup going. There's the dog.
Outdoor seating.
Ignore the blood. Ignore the blood on the dog's mouth. Just try to ignore it.
Right.
Everything is okay.
It was merely used as a learning tool.
Yes. Everything is an experience here in the Pacific Experience podcast.
Everywhere you go, you build characters, son.
That's right. You ready?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Nala?
What are we talking about?
Go lay down. I don't remember. But you can probably hear a kid screaming in it, so.
Yeah.
And that was a quick little cut. Someone didn't want to come inside, and so they had to go inside. And so now, anyways, we were back. Sorry for the interruption. Anyways, what the fuck were we talking about?
We're talking about things happening, heat waves, how it's lazy.
People are stupid. Yeah, fuck that. What is going on in the Pacific Northwest? It gets fucking hot here.
There's some cool
People
things going on. I would say cool things to the deal with nature. Earthquakes, deep tremor earthquakes are happening.
Okay.
And they've been happening vamped up since April of this year. So deep tremor earthquakes are basically, tectonic plates crashing and slipping beneath each other are what cause earthquakes. Well, deep tremor ones are I believe, transcontinental plates underneath the sea floors.
So hold on. For us normal people out there who don't know what transcontinental means,
look your phone up.
Let's use our common dumb person knowledge for a second. Don't go to your phone. Hold on a second. Wait. Stop browsing. Slow down. Let's use our common dumb person knowledge and put it together for a second. What is it? You know what that means? What does that mean? Transformers. Transvestite.
genders.
So people are so things are transformed. So we know that means transitioning. Oh, okay. So what?
Continental.
Continental. Holy shit. What the fuck is that? Okay, let's think. If we don't know what continental means, continental free breakfast. Isn't that what that means for breakfast? Okay. At the hotels, continental. No. Continent. Maybe like, Earth, because we're talking about earthquake continent.
Oh my god.
And then
continental plates.
All? Okay. Do we have it put together? So tectonic.
Man, if you can't plates? Fucking follow this, you need to be dead. These are basic deduction skills. Anyways, yes. Deep tremor quakes happening between these transcontinental plates. How about that? Deep tremor quakes happening in the transcontinental plates. Oh, so these are happening, and they're happening towards Alaska and Washington in that northern region. It's causing parts of the Vancouver Islands and other parts of Washington to actually slip and move westward. But here's what's interesting.
Okay.
And this was when I left for college and we graduated in 2010. This was something that just come up about how there was two fault lines that are very close in particular here in the Pacific Northwest. There's a Cascadian fault line, and then there's it's not the San Andreas, but
it is something San though, right? It's like San, not San Juan, not San Andreas.
But we have these two fault lines that
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
recordings. They're long overdue for earthquakes, and they actually
are by 500 years, right?
Yeah. Well, one is
in the grand scheme of things, that's really close.
Oh yeah, and that's the thing though, is that from the time we have records, they talk about, they can say like this one is overdue and one should happen within the next 50 years. This one is overdue and it should happen in the next 200 years.
Yeah.
It could be tomorrow. It could be to that very day of 50 years on the dot. But what's interesting to me is to see how it really spurs and changes people. There was a lot of people when this was brought about in 2000, I want to say 10. I don't care if you fucking correct me, but when it was brought about, people started buying a lot of gear for it. Not saying plug out gear, but they bought water, they bought camp stuff.
2010. They bought dehydrated food. That was a busy year for me. That was a busy year for.
I want to say it was July or August.
Okay, so I was.
But so this article is talking about how recently this was published 2 days ago.
Holy shit, 2010 July?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt. 2010 July, I was in San Diego.
Was there an earthquake?
There was an earthquake.
Oh.
And it was so minor, and I was standing in a lunch line, and everyone ignored it, dude. Like it was a gust of wind. We're all standing. Now, mind you, what I was doing was I was in a training facility, so we're
sex training.
Yeah. Oh. How'd you know? and we're just standing there, and I felt it, and I looked around, and someone this lunch lady who was standing behind goes, "Y'all feel that?" And then no one responded, and I was like, "Okay, I think that was an earthquake." Continue. So, anyways, yeah, I totally felt that. That is real. That happened. That is on the West Coast.
Y'all feel that? That's the devil coming. So these deep tremorquakes have been happening frequently, and they come typically in waves. But what that predicts to seismologists is that it's a pattern increasing to basically these slippages and fractures and pushing against coming to the surface that can create a bigger earthquake. And when they were talking about these earthquakes in this article, they talked that anything of 101 and I-5 South, 100 miles inland would be underwater.
Really?
It literally if these earthquakes
from I-5.
So I-5 South and 101, the Pacific Coast Highway.
101, yes. 101 that goes
so
to
basically
Aberdeen.
the two nearest highways that go along the coastline. 100 miles inland would be underwater.
100 miles inland, 100 miles
from the coast
going in.
Yeah, dude.
To the state.
Think of how far you could drive. I mean, you literally would have to drive to Mount Rainier National Park to be on land still, if that were to happen. And we're living Gig Harbor, Tacoma, So they, this article, but what that informs to keep in mind is two things, which I think one is a basic thing. We could die at any moment, and it's not by our choosing, especially not by natural laws.
I mean,
these things happen all the time. You look at Pompeii. You look at all these instances where the Earth just did what it was going to do, and there's nothing that we man-made can do about it. I mean, people. There's a super volcano
but there's going to be
in Yellowstone
knuckleheads
National
out
Park.
there that would argue with that and say that there is something that man can do, and they may try.
We can see, but like if we're so smart, like we have all this pollution, we have all these issues that are so minute and dumb to me. There's ways to fix them, and we know it, and we don't do it because we're lazy. So maybe that's a good counter argument. Yeah, we know how to fix it. We're lazy. Are we going to actually fucking do it until doomsday is upon us? It's like, what can you do? You can't fucking stop lava falling on you from the fucking sky. Transition point. Tour boat in Hawaii got blasted by a lava bomb. Real thing. It's great.
Lava bomb?
Yeah, dude. Lava bomb being used in news. Fuck yeah. Who would not want to hear about lava bombs? Every 8-year-old kid that plays video games is stoked.
Hold on.
It's like, lava bombs,
Hold on.
Yeah, you're not doing good in reading and math.
What the fuck is a lava bomb?
Lava. It's a lava bomb.
What the fuck is it?
Just as I'm saying it, it's molten rock.
Use the Force. Yes.
Okay. Well, Yoda
these
says use the
soundboards.
Force.
Jesus.
Okay. What the fuck is a lava bomb, though?
You fucking crazy, man. You sound insane. Do you realize?
I love you practicing with the soundboard
real quick.
Oh my god. Lava bomb is just molten lava flying through the sky. Because once lava hits water, it turns into, was it molten rock or lava rock? Assuming that's what it turns into.
I would think so.
So in one state, it's molten magma.
12th grade education.
I did this science project with baking soda.
AKA 6th grade education.
Built it on Jenny's dress. I'm sorry, Jenny.
One time I threw a really, really cold ice cube into a really, really hot bathtub, and it just made some weird noises for a second and looked like it was smoking.
Oh, no, that was your entertainment? So, no. Lava bomb. There's a tour place on this island. I don't know how to fucking say it, but I can spell it because I remember it. Kaileau.
Kaileau. Kalia?
Yeah.
Okay.
I doubt, but I'll just say, yeah, that's closer than what I was going to fucking say.
You're like, yeah.
But there is a tour boat. There is a tour company. So there's a tour company that has 2 boats. That it was a lava tour boat. It specifically said like the lava tour boat. Okay. And, oh God, I think I saw the article pulled up. Their fucking like slogan was the best thing I've ever heard. Okay,
so the lava the lava tour
you
boat.
talk for a little bit.
Okay. So
here we go.
You have me absolutely fucking puzzled. I've never I've never seen lava in real life.
I can give facts.
I have never actually fucking seen lava here in the Pacific Northwest. At least my knowledge, I've never seen lava.
Earth?
Now, granted, I live next to
it's lava.
God. We live next to a fucking volcano, though.
Lots
of them. Like at least
Rainier,
like 4 giant ones.
Yeah,
we are surrounded by
Crystal
them.
Mountain. Got Baker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
so
here we are.
What's Kailua lava?
I was gonna say. So I totally spelled it wrong. I said Kaila, but it's UEA. Doesn't matter.
Kailua.
Lava bomb hits tour boat, injures 23. A basketball-sized lava bomb slammed through the roof of a tour boat. Okay. You're in a tour boat, and some guys saying that, hey, I can take you and your extended family and your family and cousins and random people close to an active volcano that could send basketball-sized pieces of molten magma that will burn you alive. Want to do it?
Burn is an understatement.
It injured 23 people.
That's terrible. That sucks.
Did anyone die? The worst one was a fractured femur. and she's in serious condition. But everything else was
Well,
burns
that's
and scrapes. Okay, this is my favorite part. The boat is one of 2 owned by Lava Ocean Tours. So not Lava Bomb Tours. I don't think I said Lava Bomb, but I said something like Lava, but it's not Lava Ocean.
Lava Ocean Tours.
But their slogan.
Okay.
Holy shit. See, hear, and feel the heat from your front row seat. God,
Okay.
that really testimonials. It was great. Literally had molten lava in my lap.
Honestly,
Have no penis now.
dude, I'd go try this.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? I would maybe. I almost want for the enjoyment. I hope molten magma is flying around so I can just pop out an umbrella and have it be something just funny, just like, oh, it's raining. It's raining fire.
Oh, this is fine.
Oh, Jesus.
Man, dude, you know, speaking of like the
It's a really sad ending. This ongoing volcanic eruption has swallowed up entire communities, estimated 700 homes. Oh, man, that's Jesus.
Austin, dude, we're sitting here making fun of the heat, making fun of lava. While
We have heat
we've
warnings
been
and,
issued
hey,
a heat warning, and we live next
citizens
to
of
5
Kilauea,
volcanoes.
today you could
Oh.
actually get rained upon by liquid fire.
I'm just saying, Karma's
Stay
gonna
safe,
come
wear
back
a
and
helmet.
bite us in the ass for ripping on this shit, man.
Oh, God,
I'm
we're not
telling
going to. It's because we understand the realism of it. Are you kidding me?
Dude, you know,
Oh
I
my
used
dear
to I
God.
used to work near, and I was actually lived near Puyallup, and I guess on the first Monday of every month they do a drill,
Evacuation test
a drill
when
for the volcano.
explodes. Oh, my dear
And the
God.
first time I heard that on that first Monday of that first month, I shit my fucking pants, dude. I thought I was like, it's happening.
Ran down! Ran down!
Dude, I ran to my car, dude. I look and I was like, no. I look at these people looking at me as if they know that I have a survival kit in my car, and I look at them like a fucking dog with rabies and just go, no. And I just get in my car and
You drop
slam
your
it
pistol?
shut. Dude, I get on River Road. I'm mobbing like 70 miles an hour, dude. I Google it, and then I'm like, oh, shit. I find out very quick.
It's something
Mind you, I'm Googling while I'm going like 70 and just like, what the fuck's going on?
you spelled it wrong.
Yeah, exactly. I'm getting mad. I'm backspacing. I accidentally hit an emoji, you know. I'm like, fuck, you know, my autocorrect for Pornhub comes up. I'm like, gosh damn it. You know, I'm just want to fucking.
Not the time for busty lesbians in the gym. Shit.
Oh, shit.
God.
Man, yeah, dude, I scared the shit out of me.
Every Monday
So-
is volcano evacuation and Monday potluck. Meet at Convention Center. Meanwhile, here you are just plowing through the fields in your Subaru Outback, already shooting a deer, like bagging your meal for the night, just like,
whoops, man. Dude, well, anyways, after that, dude, did that lighter just move on its own?
Where?
Right there, right here. That did.
Did we shake it?
I did not touch this table. You did not touch it.
No,
Did you pull on that cord?
I don't think so.
We've had a few beers too. Well, speaking of, what are we drinking? I can start with what I'm drinking, and I've actually had 2 of them, which is enough IPA for me. Definitely enough to get me a little buzzy. But anyways, here I'm drinking the good old Lifejacket from 7 Seas.
7 Seas.
7 Seas is so fucking good. 7 Seas is amazing. Austin, what are you drinking?
Drinking some Block 15, sticky hands, because we like the sticky. No, it's good.
It's all sticky.
It's an Imperial IPA. It's fucking great out of Corvallis, Oregon. What came from Corvallis, you might say? Prefontaine. And that's all you need to fucking worry about, because he's the man's man. But we were talking about volcanoes. We're talking about fissures. We're bringing it back to earthquakes. Just so to know, you know what? An earthquake majorly may happen here on the West Coast. It is a possibility. There are things you can prepare for. And there's also, it's not saying be naive, and this is the hard part. Don't be naive with being like, oh, it could be so massive that it could wipe us out. It could be. But it doesn't mean that you should be lazy and not plan for something does happen. And if something does happen, maybe just have a few safeguards and fallback points. I have plenty of like backpacker food and purified water, and to sort of bug out things in my car and in my place of residence, where if there is a major earthquake on those lines, it will cause a tsunami. I mean,
absolutely,
no doubt, and that's an even
and who knows in what directions it's going to go, man. I mean,
it's going to go straight towards the coast.
Japan,
I mean, they resonate.
Do you remember Japan, dude? If you go back and look at these videos of Japan, I can't remember the date. It's within the last 10, 20 years. Japan's absolutely just horrific tsunamis. Maybe even 30 years, dude. If you go back and look at these videos on YouTube, it is insane. We are absolutely next, dude. Thousands of people died with these tsunamis, dude. I mean, it was insane. It was just from an earthquake,
if you're stoned or you're just sober, but
place.
Just look at tsunami videos.
It's insane. It's actually, there's a thrill in watching it for sure. I would definitely agree with that. The Pacific Northwest, and if you go look at these graphs, and maybe we'll look some up and we'll post it on the Facebook and on the website and whatnot, and on Instagram. But we'll post these pictures, and these pictures show the rapid amount of earthquakes. And so what it is, it's a picture of Washington State and Puget Sound. And actually, it's Oregon too, and it shows imagine like a little dot of like spray paint, and the more dense it is, the heavier the earthquake, right? And so it shows all these spots, and now the different color shows the different time frame. So it will show like a color bar just to show you like how much it's happening in time. So pick it apart as you will. I will look for this picture, and I'll make sure to do my best to post it. But when you look at it, my takeaway from it, just to sum it up here and kind of like give you a fucking spoiler, dude. The increase in these earthquakes is insane when you look at the graph. When the time on episode 12 or 11 or some shit, I think actually episode 10, when you and I went and we looked at humanity, the population growing, and how the graph just took off at the end. You remember that? These earthquakes are happening almost in the same way. How it's just my best analogy is a bag of popcorn. You put it in the microwave, you hit start, right? It starts popping slowly, pop, 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 until it starts getting what I like to call the snowball effect. Pop, 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 and it starts going off. Right now, that is where we're getting with these earthquakes. They're so frequent right now, more than they were 30, 40, 50, especially 100 years ago. Now we've only been recording them with the certain equipment that we have for the last 70 years.
Yeah.
So we only have 70 years of the data that we are looking at. But historically, and what people are now, and here's where you can come up with conspiracies or whatever, or the what ifs, or where you can come up with disagreements, is people are saying that this is the same pattern that happens before something absolutely massive. And it's the same shit that they gathered from that side of Tokyo. So what these geologists are saying, and I don't have a certain company to point out or institution to point fingers to, like with a thumbs up or thumbs down even. I don't have a website to give you. I didn't do any research before this. I've done research. The research I've done, this knowledge I'm pulling out of some research I did probably 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And I haven't really addressed it since. But it was enough to scare me to spend quite a few $100s on preparing and at least just coming up with a plan. And so what it's predicting is that a fat fucking earthquake is about to happen on the Pacific coast. And the one thing that was kind of creepy is when I was diving into the fucking rabbit hole of conspiracies of late night on YouTube, internet, just getting my face sucked into the fucking screen, just believing everything I see. I'm just kidding, but anyways, just going into just YouTube and just watching. So I come across this guy who was a time traveler who was there during the Manhattan Project and who got to see life, the United States in the future. And anyways, this guy is very serious. This is all real, at least to him and the people who are fans of him, which there are a lot of. So have your own opinion about it. I still don't know what to make of it. To call it real or fake, I don't know. But anyways, I did watch what he had to say, and he made this video, and he's making this video, and he says that in the future, not only is there no government, but he says that there is no West Coast. And when I heard that, it freaked me the fuck out, because this is like 10 months to a year after I just made this big discovery how we're kind of on a ticking time bomb here on the West Coast when it comes to tectonic plates. And just to tie back the needle back, I mentioned earlier, we are within this graph that we're predicting, though, within 500 years of this graph. So if you look at this massive graph, whenever the spike hits the tallest, the highest up, the highest peak. Point, the peak, thank you, that is when this massive earthquake happens. Well, we're close to that peak now, but when you zoom into this graph and see how close we really are to the predicted average peak, we're actually within a 500-year average. So within the next 500 years, within 2,500, fucking the West Coast is questionable if it will be here or not.
Yeah.
That is the Pacific experience there for you, and I hope that this recording can be heard probably 499 years from now, and people will be rolling, drinking their fucking whoever the fuck Tide Pods, whatever the fuck kids are fucking around with then in the future. Who fucking knows, dude? Maybe they'll be
injecting pure fucking
rat poison and just getting off on it or something, man. I don't fucking know, man. And they'll just be doing that, shitting their pants over it. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? But I'll tell you what, that is going to lead us here to a break. My gosh. Anyways,
good start.
Yeah, good start. We're gonna take off here for a little break. This is the Pacific Experience. You can reach us at pacificexperience@gmail.com. That is experience with just the X, P-E-R. Oh shit, I-E-N-C-E. Yeah, I got it. That's right. You can also hit us up on Facebook at PacX Pod, and we're also on tag us and do what we always appreciate that you do. Give us a thumbs up. Let us know what you think of these episodes. Please comment on our Facebook. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Talk back to us. Hey, let us know what's up. Also, too, if you have someone who wants to get interviewed, or if you yourself want to get interviewed, if you got something you want to talk about, hit us up. Let us know. We'll be back after the break. And live, we're gonna have to cut this one in half because I don't think we can pause the stream. No, this is my first time ever going on Facebook Live, even. Like ever fucking with this shit.
Damn.
Anyways, this Pacific Experience, blah 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 blah. Thank you so much for tuning in. But we're gonna cut this one in half. You can catch us on the next one, and we'll post it, and we'll see you there. Shookity.